Ladies and gentlemen, this is a professional welterweight bout. So let's welcome your fighter in the blue corner. He weighs in at 77.1 kilograms. He has a professional record of 1 win with no losses. Fighting out of Moss Side ground and pound and Stockport mixed martial arts from Manchester. Please welcome Flynn. And now welcome his opponent in the red corner. He weighs in at 77.1 kilograms. He has a professional mixed martial arts record of 2 wins with no losses. Fighting out of the dungeon from Sunderland, Colfer.
Again, another dungeon fighter, another crowd that's here just to support him. Again, you know, you're looking at Phil Flynn here. He's probably come here with maybe 5 or 6 people to support him. So a tough call when you're up against not just a fighter but all the crowd as well.
Yeah, coach and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu brown belt Trevor Mitchell just give me the nod then. This is one to watch, and he is good. He's very, very good, Sean Colfer. So your fighter's going to have to do something well here. Do you want 50 quid on it?
No.
Let's go. Yeah, it shows the dedication when they've got a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu tattoo on the back.
Yeah. Right, take it down off a kick there, drop down. Excellent. Well, he's got a guillotine position, but he's only in half guard. It's very difficult to finish that from half guard. Then the best you can hope for is to try and use it to get a sweep.
Sean Colfer, nicely passing into side control.
Past the side control. Dangerous position here for... Oh, nice roll over though. Nice.
Could get the back. And is he going to get that rear naked choke?
Well, he's hunting for it, certainly.
He needs to get his hooks in.
I think we'll see him roll now to try and get his other hook in yet.
He's got the hooks in. He's got plenty of time.
The most important thing here for Phil is to not forget about the choke. Sometimes people get carried away about worrying about the hooks. The hooks aren't going to get you submitted, it's the choke that's going to get you submitted.
That's right. And here you see, this is where the pro rules differs, because he's using the punches here to soften him up. He's flattened him out. He's carrying on throwing some shocks in, trying to get that chin lifted up. He's got the body triangle as well.
Now, what Phil should be doing in this position is trying to rotate himself around within the body triangle so that he's facing his opponent. In order to do that, if he bridges and trips and gets shoulders to the mat, he's halfway there.
That's right. The body triangle is a very solid position to be in, but he can still turn into him. He's still able to move.
Still struggling to find this choke though. I mean, he's going for it, but I think Phil's been smart enough to defend it.
Yeah, this way he needs to be throwing some strikes in just to soften him up.
Yeah, I think it'd be wise to try and get on top, get Phil face down, and then just open up with some shots, and hopefully Phil will basically give him the cushion.
Lay on your side there.
He's lost one of his hooks, he's lost his left hook.
He can fire some shots in here.
Now, Phil should be using the lack of this hook on the left-hand side. You know, he's got an opportunity here to try and get out. Sule's back in. The choke is across his jaw by the looks of it.
Yeah, he's still defending quite well. Difficult for us to see at this angle.
Yeah. Dropping the body triangle going for the traditional hooks. Nice spin! Nice spin!
Oh,
beautiful! Now a great reversal from Phil. Now can he use this position to his advantage?
Sean Colfer going straight away for the rubber guard, looking for that London position.
Certainly. Now I think this is the kind of position that if you know it well, can work. If you don't know it well, it can be quite dangerous. If you can't get your submissions from it, you just end up tiring yourself out.
And what happened there is, because of that position there, he lost to half guard.
Yeah. So Phil on top appears to be trying to pass get into a stronger position. He's got a chin strap there, so he may be trying to look for a guillotine using that chin strap guillotine. I think he should be thinking about position and ground and pound.
Yeah, I think so. He's not going to win this submission game, a technical submission game, but he is tough. He's showed there he can stay in a good position, stay calm, stay composed and relaxed. I think it'd be nice for him to work in some ground and pound. Maybe hold his position, work some ground and pound for now.
Yeah, I think he should be working position, stay safe, get the shots in. You know, know, he's on top, it's pro, he could be chopping in elbows now.
Yeah,
you know, he could be. Now he's back to his feet now. My worry is, I think that Phil's probably got the edge on his feet, but I don't think he's got the edge in takedowns.
No, but he did land some good shots. I think he needs to stay, not rushing too much.
Nice knee, actually. Nice knee. He managed to get a knee in. Now, I think this is really dangerous, him going for the guillotine. I think he's better off to push off.
Detach.
Detach and throw strikes. That was what was winning the fight for you. Nice uppercut. A little bit dirty boxing there. Good shots. Oh, beautiful shots. Nice knee to the body. He's got a knee to the head. Good knee to the head.
Yeah, some great shots there.
He's landed some quality shots. I think he could get a TKO out of this.
Yeah, he needs to sprawl, he needs to push his hips in.
Yeah, pushes all right. You've never sprawled before. Unluckily, he didn't sprawl well enough, and he's got taken down.
He needs to be looking at it to stand up. Use the cage to stand up, because he was landing some good shots there, and he was close to finishing the fight there.
The other advantage of getting your back to the cage as well is you ain't going to get rear naked chokes with your back to the cage.
Very, very true. So here he can use the cage to try and roll himself off,
which he's doing, and he's over.
And he's done it, and he's up. He needs to be standing up. He needs to detach that.
That's a real bad mistake. He's just given up position. He might get it, but you know, it's a risky thing to do. Go for a submission on a Brazilian purple belt.
Yeah, I think it would have been a better position there to carry on striking. That striking was winning him the fight.
Right, I'm going to put you on the spot here because I thought that was really close. Who do you think won that? Let's argue a bit.
I think I would edge it to Phil Flynn just because he looked close to finishing the fight with a punch and strikes.
I think you're right. Although I think on the ground, I think that Sean did a better job. He had that position for a while. Never really got a rear naked choke locked in though. It was, you know, it was always working for it. Whereas actually, I think, you know, Phil was pretty close to finishing the fight when he was standing.
And I think, I mean, you could have the presumptuous guys argue that he had his back for so long. But if you had side control for so long and didn't do anything with it, is that going to score you a good point? No. So all it is another position. You had that position for a fair time, but he didn't do anything with it. Now on the striking, Phil did look like finishing. Phil did reverse position. Yeah. I think I'd edge the round to Phil.
And I think you've got to remember, you know, that quite often the BJJs say, oh, we, you know, position, submission attempts. This ain't BJJ, this is MMA. You know, get with the program, guys. It's a mixed martial arts fight, and part of mixed martial arts is punching people. So, you know, hopefully this round can go in a similar direction. But I'd love to see Phil landing some more shots because that's going to win in the fight.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
both fighters tentative now in the second round.
Sean Colfer definitely needs to be closing the distance and getting a takedown. He needs to be on the floor. He'll definitely win on the floor.
In the second round, it's the first round that you really feel whether your cardio's paid off or not. He threw a great kick then, but it landed as a knee to Sean's head. And it definitely brought Sean down.
And push the head down.
Yeah, he needs to get out. He needs to sprawl back, get away from the cage, sprawl off. Yeah, beautiful work there by Phil. He's now on top position. I really think he should focus on getting a strong position so that he can start getting his strikes.
Yeah, he needs to throw the shots.
His strikes are the things that are winning in the fight for him. You know, the submission game is going to be tough for him up against a purple belt.
That's right, and it's not BJJ. He needs to show him it's not BJJ. He needs to be throwing punches in. Yeah. Working punches to the body and to the head.
He can't chopped in a nice left hook, then to the body. It landed clean on Sean's face. You know, he's trying to get out of half guard. I actually don't mind half guard as a ground and pound position.
I think it's a nice, solid position. When I fought the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu brown belt, Manuel Gay, he locked me from the bottom in half guard, and it was to my benefit because he looked himself in a position where he was getting punched.
Yeah. I think he's doing well here. I mean, he's got his control position. He's dropped in some strikes. He's just got to make sure that he doesn't overcommit so he doesn't get caught in anything.
Yeah, he's in the full guard now, so he needs to be careful. I'd like to see him posture up, keep his back up, get a nice straight back and fire some shots.
I think when you're in guard, there's two positions. You either want to be postured up or you don't want your head any higher than their stomach. Yeah. You don't want to lay with your head on the chest because that's asking to get submitted.
Referee Neil will stand quickly.
Yeah. I mean, Sean really struggling to get up. He's looking like a beaten man here. Yeah. I think if Phil's smart, he could turn this fight, you know, really in his direction.
There was a sign there that he didn't want to know, and he needs to jump on that.
I think he should start pressing the fight with some strikes. Be wary of the takedown, but you know, and there's nothing on that kick. I think Sean's potentially a beaten man here.
Yeah, this is it. This is where he really needs to just jump on him. Phil needs to jump on him and get in there. Push his head down here. Don't let him get the takedown. Don't go to the ground. That's where he wants to be. Body language is telling us Sean is losing the fight. Phil needs to capitalise on it now. Get some knees in there.
Yeah, start throwing those knees.
That's the one. That's the one.
Lovely
That's
shot.
exactly right.
I think he's close to finishing this fight if he carries on here.
All he needs is a bit of a combination. They can finish this.
Yeah, I think you should step back a bit and get a little bit of range instead of trying to clinch up.
I do. I think you should detach. Sean's not looking for the takedown. He's looking to hold and do nothing. Phil wants to detach, fire some shots in like he did.
Nice body
work the
shots.
knees in, work the uppercuts in to detach.
Yeah.
Even his shoulders, throwing the shoulders in.
I mean, nothing Sean does now has got commitment.
Half-hearted. Everything looks half-hearted.
Oh, beautiful knee to the mid-range.
I would like to see Phil defending that takedown.
He gave that up, and this is not the position he wants to be in, because this is where Sean can suddenly turn this fight around. A couple of good shots of ground and pound can finish a fight.
Do you think we're going to look for Sean to pass guard, or do you think he'll try and sit in that guard and try and recover his head, because he did look very tired and distraught?
I think he'd like to pass guard. I don't know whether he's got the energy to do it.
It's good. I like the way Neil Hall's
I mean, Sean looks a beaten man. He looks absolutely knackered. And Phil wants to jump on him. He needs to get on him and start throwing those shots.
I like seeing him jump in with a flying knee. The way that he's looking now, Sean's not going to be moving quick enough to get out of the way of that sort of a strike. Even got the big hooks.
I think this fight's going to be stopped in a second now. Fetal position, never a good position. No defence, no answer to these shots. The referee's got to be stepping in here. There's absolutely no defence coming up from Sean. The referee's got to stop the fight. And sure enough, I think that was a really good stoppage from Neil Hall.
Yeah, because the shots weren't landing too cleanly, he waited, he had a good look, he gave him every opportunity he could. He's won, Phil's won the fight. Great stoppage from referee Neil Hall. Right timing.
I think the strikes at the end of the first round did most of the damage, to be honest. When Sean came out for the second round, he looked like a beaten man. He really did. He didn't look as though he had the energy, and he looked tired. He looked as though he was going to struggle.
Go back to this poker face. When you're showing that sort of body language in a fight, you're telling your opponent, you can finish this.
And I think you've got to press the fight. If you're feeling tired like that, I think you've got to fight it off. At least press the fight to get to a takedown and rest at the takedown. Because then at least you're winning the fight.
This is the thing. The experienced fighters and these guys now, Phil can look back at that video and start to realise, yeah, do you know what? I could have finished that. As soon as I see my opponent, when he's starting to want to give up like that, he's throwing that body language, I need to jump on him.
I think so, and I think fighters should always look back on the video and tape, win or loss, and they should look at it and go, okay, what did I do well, what did I do badly? And it is sometimes the minor things like that was, my opponent was beaten there. I could have actually just stepped up, and if I'd put a little bit more out there, taken a little risk, maybe I would have got a nice early stoppage.
Yeah, I agree.
But all respect goes out to these two fighters, and I'm just, it's great to see the Stockport lad winning.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 minutes of the second round, we have a winner due to referee stoppage from ground and pound.